Everyone. So I'm going to do a wee quick room tour. Now I was going to leave this until I got my new doors and my new floor, but because of lockdown and things that's going to be a while, so I thought, you know what, let's just do it. I've had a few requests to do it, so I'm just going to do it. So this is my view as I look into the room. So it's absolutely, I've got no like fancy furniture or anything like that, guys. It's just been like bookcases and stuff we've collected over the years. So start here as I come in. All right, you've got my shelf bookcase that is on the wall. I'll try to go as slowly as possible so I don't make you guys dizzy. Now I've got a wee certificate that was my son's for completing his school camp, and a wee letter from him and a wee picture of him when he was younger. So we'll go down here, and underneath I've got this wee bookshelf. Now that is on the top is some books that I use for my journaling. In here is my 8x8 papers and some crate and calf kits. And then down the bottom, that is my design team stuff from Paper Dynamics and Altair Art, their papers. And then here I've got my wee punch. I just keep it, I've just sat it down there now because I can't really find anywhere to keep it, and I use it quite a lot, so it's just handy to keep it there. Now coming round here, so we're still under my desk. I'll try and go slowly. Let's move my chair out the way. So under here I have got my two punch boards. That's a Stampin' Up bag punch board that I got from Elizabeth, and my envelope punch board that the lovely Wendy sent me. In here, these wee drawers here, I've just got some of the Dauber things, and that wee packet is some calendars, and I've got my archival ink pad. This one is just different ink pads and some glues, and the bottom one is all my distress inks. Okay, oops. Now let me get in here. Let me move this chair out the way. Under here, behind that box there, now that box there is all my Downton Abbey stuff, and behind that box is a box of coloured lace. Okay, now I am going to be getting a lot more shelving behind me. We just can't get the materials just now with us being on lockdown, so when I do, all this stuff will be up on shelves as well. That big box is all my beautiful journals that I have made and that guys have sent me as well. You guys sent me. Those two boxes sitting there are empty. I am doing I'm going to be sending out some wee kits in those. That's why I've looked them out today. And that, my honky dory wee desk tidy, has got my Prism inks in it. And that paper is my swatch. In there, all those packets there are all full of my stickers. So they're in there, and they're all labelled up. I know it looks messy, but they're all got labels on them. I've just got a packet card that I use regularly, so I've sat that there, and I've got my scoreboard because I use that all the time as well. That is the Looney Tunes kits that I got. I'm just about to divide them up. And in there is like my Ultimate Pro, any extra boards that I've got. I've got my journal in there, like my journal, what do you call it, my planner, sorry, and just some sticky back plastic and other books and things. That is my Tim Holtz stamping platform. My jewellery board is at the back, and I've got Christmas wrapper at the back of that. And then here, these two boxes here are my journaling boxes with all my journaling stuff in them, and that bag at the back was from Sue, and that's got all my journaling stuff. So that stuff under there, let me stand up. All that stuff there is my journaling materials for making my junk journals. And then you've got my glue gun sitting on top of it as well. So I'll just give you a wee... That's under my desk. And my sewing machine right now, it's down there because it doesn't work. It's, for some reason, it's breaking the thread. Every time I put it through, it's just not working. And there is my crocodile. So that's what's under my desk. You can see I've got a big space where I put my feet and things. Now, top of my desk. So if I put it up here, it'll probably flash like, well, that's my light. You can see it's flashing like mad. That is my LED strip light. If I move around here, that white box up there has got my stickers and stuff that I sell on Etsy, and it's got some trim in it as well. like the flower trim, the plastic flower trim. The green box is, what is in the green box? I don't even know, I can't even think. What did I put in the green box? Oh, it's flowers, that's full of flowers. The green box is full of flowers, as is that plastic box and the bag up there, so that's all my different flowers. Here is my watercolour pads. What else is up there? Watercolour pads and Christmas. Is that Christmas card? I didn't even know that was there. Do you know that? What is that? Oh no, that's vellums and yeah, different. There's Kanban kits and stuff up there. The postcards and the vellums and things. That wee box there is full of all my adhesive, so like my red liner tape, extra foam tape, things like that. That box here is full of all my punches. Well, most of them. There's more down below. Here is, they are my A4 stamps. That's a couture die set from Crate and Craft. Card making kit from Aldi's, and my jelly plate. And these are all A4 stamps, and that's the kit that I won from Craftroom Tour. That is all my vintage buttons in that jar there. And here, in this one, is some extra Kanban kits. I don't know why that's in there. That shouldn't be in there. Let's bring that up, bring that down. Oops, sorry guys, that light flashing. And what's this? Oh, that's a Crafter's Companion card making kit as well. I'll leave that up there. And then in that box is all my duct tape, like my pattern duct tape, and like instructions for the Gemini, things like that, that I don't really need but I don't want to throw out. Down here is all my little books, hunky-dory little books on that shelf. So like Wonderful Wings and things like that, so they're all in there. This shelf, there's some square little books here and some Kanban paper stashes, but this is all my stamps. That's all my stamps. That's the ones that I kept. The rest of these stashed, so love all of them. And then down below, that is my crafty individual stamps. So I need to get another wee basket, but that's all my crafty individual stamps here for. Love those. And then I've got my journal that was made for me. Absolutely adore that. That was Claire Sykes that made that, my very first journal, and I love it. I use it all the time. Just some pages that I've made, some Dovecraft, a pack of Dovecraft card, and that is my book binding kit. That's a card that I've made. Also in there is my glue sticks. I've got some more of them, but I couldn't fit any more of them in. And underneath on my desk are all my 6x6 papers. So that's the ones that I've got left, because you guys will know I destashed lots of them that I wasn't using, because I just thought, you know what's the point of keeping them? So yeah, destashed them. Now in this corner it looks really messy, however that is all my design team stuff that I'm working on just now for Crafty Individuals. That's why I've got it hidden and stuff, so you can't see it because I'm not allowed to show it. Going back up to this top shelf, I have my twine up here that I use for binding my journals. I've got watercolour pencils. In the back there is 2 stamping platforms. I've got my stapler. That is my beautiful tags that Deborah made me. I've got the other one up there that Deborah made me. I don't know why that's fallen to there, but we'll pop it there just now. My stapler and more of my punches. These are more the punches that I use all the time, like my whole big hole punches. And then I've got my sander with the extra sand pads. On here is a xxxxx box and some layering dies that I really like to keep, and that one's really long, so I just kept it there. And then I've got my wee sign that was sent to me and just some dangles. On here I've got my A5 paper pads. This is more 6x6s that wouldn't fit in there, and then I've got my wee A6 pads and my wee 4x4 pads. There's another punch that I use all the time. This is my box of washi, so I keep that one out. I've picked out all the ones that I use all the time, and I keep that. That box was from Antonio. And there's all my sprays. So all my prisms and dilutions and Tim Holtz sprays. Then here I've got a wee basket. Now in the back here, let's see if I can swap hands without dropping the camera. This is all my Halloween and Gothic stamps. So I keep them all together, and these are all my Stampin' Up inks. That is my wax melt stamp. That's just a wee corner punch. All my extra glues and things, because I decant this glue now into my Hunky Dory wee glue bottle. That's my wax burner. There's a packet of butterflies in there, and there's different embellishments, ones that I got from Aldi's. I've just popped them in there as a lighter for my candles, because I don't smoke anymore, so yay. So that's there, that's just a wee pair of earrings that I made. So then, let's move this out of the way. Let's hide this crafty individual stuff. There's more card down in there that I use, some A5 card. That is my A3 coloured card, and I've also got like an autumn craft set that I keep in there as well. Spectrum Wars, I've got there. That's my Alice stickers. Up here I've got like my Alice in Wonderland dies and things, because I've got them out just now with some of this stuff because I'm working on an Alice journal. I've got a wee commission for that. These wee drawers, actually here you'll see I've got, that's my Spectrum War colour chart, and I've just got some like other notes and stuff. There's Ellison's wee, my granddaughter's certificate of achievement in P2. That there was Leona's countdown to having Rory, and I've just got some pictures of the kids and stuff, and oops, pictures that they've done. Whoa, that light sends this camera crazy. So then I've got my wee pen pot, the smaller one that Tammy made for me, Tammy from Timber and Lily Crafts. I've got my card, my big stamping platform, my A5 one, stamping block, sorry. In this one I've got some Crayola pens. I do use these, but the kids use them a lot when they come, so I keep them here. Just some magnets, extra blades, sharpener and things like that, rubber in there. That's all my wooden embellishments. I keep them all together in that drawer. This one has got this beautiful wee, I can't remember who made that for me, but I absolutely love it. It's a wee pad of paper, and then this one is just some extra bits and pieces like my Crate and Craft Club card and wee stamps and stuff that I use. Then, let's move this out the way. I've got my wee tray Denise sent me, which I absolutely love, my wee skull tray. That has got like my foam pads and my sticky stuff that I use every day. Then I've got this, which I absolutely love. Elizabeth sent me this just the other day, and I absolutely adore it. It's my Everything Mary top, and it's got what I've put in it. In here, I've put my 2 oxides, the vintage photo and the tea dye that I use every day. I've got my sepia, vintage sepia VersaFine, and then I've got my embossing pad, my Nouveau clear pad. I've got an extra stamping block, my flower thing that I use for, you know, the pad, I use that for doing my journals as well, to do the binding. And then I've got my tools along the back, and I've popped in my Arteza watercolour pens in here, and all of my Sakura jelly rolls. So they're in that side. In this side, I've got my Nouveau Mousses and my Sparkle Shine mediums, my Prism embossing powders, and my Distress medium. Then I've got all my scissors in there, the tools that I use every day in that side, and my brushes in that side. So that's my wee tote, and I absolutely adore it. Love it. On my actual desk just now, I'm still working with the Curious Wonders collection. Cannot put it down, so I'm leaving that on there because I'm still using it. There's that Kanban card I just took down. I've got my Arteza alcohol markers and my fine liners that I've been using. That's just a wee tower that I've made with the dies. There is my plates for my large Gemini, a wee photograph. There's my Curious Wonders. And at the end of my desk, I've got my 2 Gemini, so my large one and the Go. So that's really handy. And then at this end of the desk, I've got my Big Shot that I use all the time, and my trimmer. And there's my camera holder. And there's how if I can see it without this flash in, that is how, I'll see, we'll do it for around here. There's my bar that I use above my head for filming. So let's move over to this side of the room. I am going as quickly as I can, guys. I'll give you a wee overview of that side. So you can see, and there's my door. Like I said, we still don't have the door yet because we just cannot get it. And this door behind me isn't painted when we done the room. It's not been glossed because I'm changing it, so I'm not glossing it just to take it off. So that's the hall. That's the top of my stairs. So there is that bit that we've just went through. You can see my desk, my chair, and my bin where I sit. And then coming over here to the window, I've got my TV. And on the window, I've got these wee jars that I actually got in a spice rack, but I've got, I know it's flashing again, sorry. I've got all my wee shakery bits in there. I've got rosettes that people have made for me. I've got my gorgeous mask that Tammy made for me. This is going to really go, there's my American medicine bottle. Absolutely love it. I've got cards and bits and pieces, and I've got my canvas that was made, and my son's crocheting, and the box that Carol Ann made for me. That's got all my what do you call them, ball pins and things like that in it, bill clips and ball pins, so they're down there. Here, this jar, this tin here, Elizabeth gave me this as well, and it's full of my vellum stickers. There's my beautiful cup, and I've still got my egg down there as well, my gorgeous egg that was sent to me as well. Look, beautiful goose egg that was sent to me as well. Right, okay, so TV. Right, so I've got on here now, these are really old, these wee shelves. Yeah, they're really old. Sorry, I should have said it was Naomi that made me that beautiful egg, and I absolutely love it, absolutely adore it. So I just don't need to display it out of the box in case it gets broken, so I've kept it in there. So yeah, I've got these ones, and these are quite old, but do you know what? They do the job. In the top one, I've got my tattered lace dies on most of them. These are all sort of full of dies, but on that one in there, I've got like my Halloween dies. Just different die sets, loose ones down there. I've got some card. That's all my, what do you call them? Layering dies. In there, dies, and then down there is dies as well. That box down there is all my metal pieces. And in here, this is another Everything Mary that Elizabeth got for me, and it is full of my tonic album making dies. So I've kept them all together, all in here, so that I've got them all, so I can just lift it when I need them. And then, so that is that. If I step back, over here is my granddaughter's desk, so Ellison's desk. In the 3 drawers, the top one is Ellison's, it's full of all her stuff, and the next 2 down are like just Christmas bits and pieces and things that I've got as well. I'm not going to go down, guys, because it's hard to bend down. On the top of the desk is my stencils. That white box is all full of Ellison stuff. On top of it, it's just lots of die sets, and there is lots of books that I use for my journals. This here is full of Project Life. That's all Project Life, and that is tissue, what do you call it, decoupage paper. Some boxes, and that's a journal that I have just finished working on. And there is my card that I use all the time. So I've got my Hunky Dory craft card, white, different coloured cards. That's adorable. That's all adorable scoreable, and that's black. That one there is, what is in that? Oh, that's all, what is in that actually? Sorry guys, making you feel dizzy again. What is in there? Oh, that's all embellishment boxes and things like that. For doing shakers and things. That one there has got my fuse tool and more embellishments. And then the top one up there is full of, oh, that's full of paper clips, and that one's a book set. Sorry, that was really wobbly there. Let me stand back and just show you like that. That's a bit better. Ellison's desk. Now she's using the beautiful 3-holder desk set that Tammy made for me, because I've got the other one on my desk. I don't have enough room for the two. She's got her wee desk. She's actually working on a card for her dad's birthday just now. That's why all that's there. She's got her wee llama with her glue and all her bits and pieces that she needs. I've made her a wee tower as well. And then she has her light. Moving up here, this is usually where my Arteza pens go, but they're on my desk just now. And that is full of my rubbers. That's an extra headset for work. A beautiful wee box that Tammy made me. I can't remember what I've got in that, wee vials I think. Then I've got paints and beads for shakers. I've got an album that I've made for Caroline that's going to get sent out. And this one is full of tea sachets for pocket letters. This one is full of sequins. That's another album that I've made. And up here is tubs of embossing powder, all different colours embossing powder. They are all labelled. And up there is embossing powders as well. And up the very top of here is full of scrapbook albums that I have made and some that need filled. I've also got boxes of ribbon. That red box up there that you can see is full of ribbon. That basket's full of napkins. There's 2 up there. In that back there, the box is full of, there's one full of pom-pom trim. There's one, if you can just see the top of all my pocket letters, that is a big fat album full of pocket letters. And the box full of all the cards and things that have been sent from you guys. So I've got all of them up there. Okay, so obviously I've started to go through a lot of them. Then I've got more certificates that the kids have done. I've got my beautiful nautical wreath that Denise made for me. I've got a wee picture that Kane done when he was small. And I've got my beautiful plaque that Sylvia made for me. And I've also got my large A3 trimmer. And then on the door, I've got all my scissors. Then I've got my, over this side, I'll just give you a wee overview from this side. So I've got my file cabinet, which I absolutely love, and I got it on Gumtree for free. I've always wanted one. In the top is full of my fabrics and trims and things, so that's full of fabrics. This one has got my 12x12 papers and cards and envelopes. This one has got 12x12 papers as well, all the way down to the bottom, and cards and envelopes. And the very bottom one is my lace that is cream and white. So I've kept all of that together. So that's that one. Here, that's actually a hunky dory kit that I got. It's this month's members kit. You just pay for the postage, so I've just got that. Then all that is white card. This is where I keep all my extra card. I've got white card, black card. That's oversized A4. It's all pearlescent and stuff. There is pearlescent Centura pearl. There's extra pads of paper that I haven't got space for in the drawers. There's A4 papers. There is more packs of craft card, foam. There's playing cards that I use. Up here is like doilies and bags and graph papers, and it's the same up here as well, like graph papers and pads. I don't actually know what that one is. Oh, that's just pads of toppers and things like that, so that's in there. Up here is all like my velvet sheets, A4 velvet, sticky vat velvet and felt, and there's more, like I just got that. That's the new Crafter's Companion 12x12 that I just got from eBay. And that's some paper as well. Some A4 paper. More craft kits. That is my photo paper and printing paper. And then I've got these drawers here. There's 2 sets. And these are just full of different cards. So this one, they were all colour coded, guys, but I think I'm going to go through them again and colour code them again, but they were kind of colour coded. So blues and stuff, and I think that one's got like acetate in it as well. This one has got like all this silver board, and it's got that beautiful, beautiful animal print as well. My friend Elizabeth gifted me that as well, actually. And I've got lots of different Kanban papers and stuff in there. And then the bottom one has got my Create and Craft jeweled card in there. And then next to that is my printer and my notebook. I've got a wee bottle of perfume there, I don't know what that's doing there. And my heat tool. I've got my certificate from Caroline. I've got my wee thank you card from work. I've got a picture that Kane drew for me. And I've got my 1000 banner that Lorna Callahan made for me, which I absolutely love. So as you can see, I've still got lots of stuff that I need to put on the walls and things, guys. That was from one of my wee kids that I was looking after on placement last year, or the year before, and a letter from my daughter. So these drawers are, that one's my bling drawer. It needs sorted out, but that's bling. This one is embellishments. And the bottom one is my jewellery drawer. So it's got like my beads and my change, my tools and everything for my jewellery. On top of these wee set of drawers is some more 12 by 12 paper pads that can't fit under there, and some Kanban papers and a card making kit. In here is my teddy bear card making kit. In here is just my foam for mounting my crafty individual stamps when they come, and my wooden stamps. There's some acrylic stamps in there as well. And down here is my stuff, dies and pads, stashes from Paper Dynamics, so just more stuff from Paper Dynamics. Here, that's just where I plug things in. I've got my, this is actually a hunky dory kit. It's a teddy hunky dory kit. And this one here, this expanding file, is where I keep all my what do you call it, Kanban cards, like all my patterned Kanban cards. And that in there is a beautiful what do you call it, diamond paintment that Christine sent me, and the glass broke when we were moving rooms, unfortunately, but I'm going to get another frame for it once IKEA opens back up, because even though things between us aren't good, I still really appreciate that beautiful picture that she done. So, okay dokie, so let's just do a wee final overview, and there you go, guys. Oh, actually I've not done up here, have I? Up here in that corner is an overflow of Spectrum Mars, and on top of it is the beautiful washi tape that Beth sent me. In there, that is all my spray bottles, my straws, and the beautiful box that Tammy made me is full of my ribbons. Back there is all my paints, my chalks, my chalk stickers. This here is my paints. Here is like my Mod Podge, my gesso paints, crackle paints. That, oops, that is my laminator, my dress books. I've got my tubs of paint brushes. Here I've got my wee boards, my Glitter Girl boards that I kept. I've got my embossing mat for my Gemini, large A4 embossing folders and extra mats and scoreboards. And this is all Hunky Dory, the Rosie Posy collection, and so is that. And there's a few other collections from, Hunky Dory and things in there as well. And that is it, guys. So it's nothing posh, but I absolutely adore it. I've still got like a lot of shelving to get up, like obviously on this wall, so we can put everything away. And I've still got stuff to hang up on the wall, but that is the basic gist of how it is. Oops, just now, I'm sorry about that light, guys. So I'll go around here again and let you see from here. So yeah, so it's my wee space and I absolutely love it. And you can see as well, I've got a white splashback on the back there. And it just, it helps with the light and stuff. So that is it. So let me know what you think. Talk to me in the comments. And I will see you all again soon. Thanks guys. Bye bye.